Hello, Captains, and welcome back to my Romulan Faction playthrough as a Reman character in Star Trek Online, playing as a tactical career for the first time on a Reman character. I am really enjoying this playthrough of the Romulan Faction. It's one of my favorites. I like the missions associated with it, and playing as a Reman is very cool. Remember, I am playing in advanced difficulty mode for the missions, and I have found out that that is becoming more and more tough, especially with this ship that I'm flying here. It is a Warbird destroyer, but it's only a Tier 5U, and that's because originally it's just a Tier 5 starship. Before the upgrade to Tier 6 starships, this was at the top of its game, but of course it is not now. It is surpassed by the Tier 6 version, which I could fly at this time, and I have chosen to fly this one because I have never used it before, and so I wanted to use it because that's the whole point of doing this character, so I can fly new ships I haven't done before. But it is weak in the hull strength. The last episode we saw that. It has a hull strength right now. I've got a 49,904. That's just a little tad bit higher than it was in the last video, but that's still not high. That is not a high hull strength, and it shows because I get decimated in space battles, and that is because, again, I am playing in advanced difficulty mode, which is more difficult. It's tougher. These ships have more firepower. They kill you faster. Your hull strength, you need a lot more hull strength. And this is more of an escort type ship, which is what I want on this character, but it's a little more glassy than I would want it to be. So since the last video, I have not made any huge changes to this character. I did, you'll see, I think I'm probably a little higher on the skills here. I don't know if I ranked up or not, but I'm very close to 60 right now. And that is because I actually have been tinkering with it, trying to get a little more hull strength out of it and make it a little more resilient. And I just changed a few of the traits on it, kind of moved around some of the traits, and I have put some starship traits on here that may also help me stay alive just a little bit longer. And then for the space reputation, all I have open right now is 2 of them from the Omega reputation. I need to unlock more reputations. There is an auxiliary defense reputation from the Nukara reputation. It's a trait you can put on that uses your auxiliary power to add defense ratings to your ship. That would help me here, but I don't have the Nukara reputation done yet, so that's something I've got to work on. I got to grind for that. There's also another reputation in the Dyson sphere stuff, the Dyson stuff, because it allows you to basically gain a whole healing as you deal damage, something like that. It's that little green swirly thing that goes around ships you see sometimes, and I've used it on other escorty ships that have not a good hull strength, and that helps you stay alive too. But again, I don't have that trait yet because I have to grind the reputation out to get that trait. So there's several things I'm missing that would help me in terms of traits. And then other things that would help me that I don't have access to yet are obviously consoles. There's a Trilithium D console, but it's way in the future storyline missions. It's like way at the end. It's down here in the future-proof story. One of these storyline missions has that Trillium D, so we got a long ways to go to get there. So there's a lot of things that I can have that would benefit the ship, but I just don't have access to yet because I'm still quite early in the missions. We are only now at the Cardassian missions. So, got a long ways to go. What can I say? I'm just going to have to deal with the hull strength. Now, when I hit level 60, something interesting will happen. I'm going to gain another trait slot. So I will get another trait slot. So I'm trying to find something that gives me, like, damage resistance, probably. Something there. So that will help when I hit level 60. And I think some other things open up for me too at level 60, so I'll have access to some new things. Definitely that new trait slot though will help. So anyway, it's just going to be a work in progress. And yes, I know I could go to the tier 6 ship and just use that. It's better. But I do want to get a good experience in with this ship first before I do that. That way I can compare the two. And I really want to be max level on this ship. I want to wait till I hit level 65 to do that. Because as I increase my rank, 59, 60, 61, 62, all the way to 65, my hull strength will increase with that. That's one of the advantages of the Tier 5U. Oh no, this shard will be coming down in 5 minutes. What? Well, crap. There goes my plans for this morning. I was going to sit here and do a new video for you all of the Cardassian storyline mission, but apparently, oh, there's shard maintenance in 5 minutes, and so I'm not going to be able to do that. Well, I will just have to continue this video after the shard maintenance. What else can I do? But let me continue before we get there. Like I was saying, one of the advantages of a Tier 5U starship is that your hull does increase with each level. So when I hit 60, it'll be like a little bit higher, like 1,000 higher or something. When I hit 61, a little bit higher, 62, all the way to 65, and then I will have my maximum hull strength. So the maximum hull strength I could possibly have on this ship by skill level won't be reached until I hit level 65. So there's still room to grow and make this ship better. So I am going to go ahead and wait until I hit level 65 and have the ship maxed out on skill level. Then, and of course my reputation or my masteries are not all unlocked either. I still got 2 more masteries. Then, after the ship is max level, and I've played with it for a while, and I will do a review video on it for you all, then we'll switch to a tier 6 ship. Only then. I really want to get experience with the ship at max level and do a review for you, or a mini review, a video dedicated to this ship and what it's capable of in battle. So that's the plan. That's what I'm going to do. And today we're going to play the next mission in the Cardassian storyline. We've got Jabberwocky to play. We did Spoils of War last time. We're going to do Jabberwocky, which is mostly a ground-based mission, although there is some space battle, I think. We're going to go to Hathon and return the orb. That's going to be the goal. But as you can see, shard maintenance is about to happen. Server's getting shut down. I can't play right this second, so I'm going to pause this video, and I will come back when the game is ready for me to play again, and then we will play Jabberwocky. So stand by. It'll just be a quick cut for you, but for me, it'll probably be several hours. All right, here we go. And we are back. Just like that, a simple, nice cut for you guys. But actually, in reality, it has been an entire day since I recorded the first part of that video you just watched. And now I'm back after the server maintenance and an entire day later. But anyway, that doesn't really matter, because what we're going to do today is continue our mission, Jabberwocky, and we're going to get this orb to Hathon. The Orb of Possibilities must return to the temple in Hathon. I have notified Vedic Kryn. She is waiting for you in the temple.
You have recovered the Orb of Possibilities from Gul Kardec. No doubt you are being pursued by True Way forces. You must return the orb to the temple in Hathon. I have notified Vedic Kryn. She is waiting for you in the temple.
Okay, good. And we'll get a bunch of things that I really don't need, but we will take anyway.
How can I help you?
And to make matters go quicker, we will just transwarp straight there to Bajor. As you can see, off camera, I am doing things. For example, I've got this hidden camera thing that's showing up now. Let me make this primary. We're doing Jabberwocky today, but the reason why that is a thing is because I am doing the reputation system, obviously off camera every day, trying to build it up. I've got We're at Tier 2 in Task Force Omega right now, and Tier 1 in New Kara, and Tier 1 in New Romulus. And because I've started the New Romulus reputation, every time you unlock one of the tiers, you get one of these new missions that you can go do on New Romulus. Now, we're not to New Romulus yet with this character, so that's kind of jumping the gun. So I'm saving them. I'm going to let them just fester and sit there until we get to the New Romulus missions, and then I will tackle all of the reputation New Romulus missions once we get to that system. But we are far away from that. If you look in the mission stuff, we're in the Cardassian stuff right now, and then we've got Yesterday's War, and then the Breen, and then the Borg, and then New Romulus. And then once we hit New Romulus, then I will do Hidden Camera and all the reputation stuff. We'll do it all in at one time in one place. So we got a ways to go before we get there, so I'll just be saving it until then. Alright, let's begin Jabberwocky. Again, I am playing in advanced difficulty mode. Never played all of these missions before that way, so it's new for me. We have arrived in the Bajor system. We are detecting Cardassian warp signatures. It's the true way, and they are hailing us.
I am Gul Mutak of the Kriegar, Adjutant General to Gul Kardec. You are carrying stolen property belonging to the true way. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, this is new dialogue. I don't remember this dialogue playing this mission in the past. Maybe they added this with a victory is life? Question mark? I will have to go actually rewatch one of my playthroughs of Jabberwocky in the past and see if this is new or not, because I don't remember Gul Mutak in this right here, so maybe I'm just insane myself and I don't remember it. But I am going to go rewatch my previous mission that I played and see if this is new or not. So I don't know. I may be talking out of my butt, or maybe onto something here. Either way, that's a thing. Are you insane? We are both in orbit of Bajor. We could have ships here in a moment. He has cut off communication and is powering up weapons. What are your orders? Hail Deep Space Nine.
Sarah's here.
Commander, we have been ambushed by the True Way in the orbit of Bajor.
In the orbit of Bajor? But how could they? Nerve of the... Sorry, I'm okay. I will borrow the Defiant and be there momentarily.
Thanks, we'll hold out as long as we can, which is probably a while. Watch this. Watch those ships go bye-bye. Actually, they're pretty tough. Took a little more firepower to take them down than I thought it would. Probably because I'm on advanced difficulty. Makes them a little more tough.
Good. You're still in one piece. Let's teach these Cardis a lesson.
I swear this is new dialogue. I do not remember this playing Jabberwocky in the past. I am going to have to rewatch my old episodes and see if this is new or not. Alright, I appreciate your zeal, Commander, but let's not get carried away. Defeat the True Way attackers, which is exactly what I've been doing. Where are they? It says they're over here. There they are. Looks like two... Oh, I got a Keldon class. And a Krieger. Is that the person we just talked to, or is that a class? Oh, whatever. Whoa, okay, I'm dying. Oh, my whole strength went away immediately. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. Wow. Man. Jeez. I can't get over how squishy I still am. Even after doing tweaks upon tweaks, I am still squishy as sand.
That's the last of them for now. I will remain in orbit while you return the orb, just in case.
Yeah, I mean, jeez, I am a squishy little thing, aren't I? I'm like a slug. It's amazing, actually. Even after doing tweaks, I'm still that squishy. I hate that. I really do. I want to fly an escort, and I want to do DPS, but I don't want to blow up after, like, 2 seconds of fire. I mean, they, like, hit me hard. Like, really fast and hard. That is just not acceptable. Not acceptable. Well, you know, I guess it might just be that way for a while until I get a Tier 6 ship. Eventually, I'm going to have one of those, you know, Tier 6 Romulan ships or something, but... I don't know. Okay, what? Ooh, speak to Vedic Kryn. That's the temple priest. Is that Kryn?
Greetings.
I'm looking for Kryn.
Vedic Kryn is in the temple office.
Yeah, well, you mean right next door to you? Nope, that's Ravel. Here's Kryn.
How may I help you?
I'm here to return the orb.
Wonderful. The prophets have smiled upon us this day. What was lost has been returned to us. You have done a great service for the Bajoran people today, and we are most grateful.
It was an honor and a privilege, I guess.
Please, place the orb upon the altar.
Yeah, with pleasure. Again, I'm an evil character, but I gotta do these things to get through this universe. Talk to me, prophets.
The service rendered is not the service desired. What does not belong cannot be returned.
What has been returned does not belong. We must travel backwards.
When we gaze in the mirror, we see our faces as others do, but reversed.
Your task abides. You have recovered an orb. Now you must return it.
As you must return.
Of course, they're talking about the mirror universe. So I need to speak to Vedic Kryn and find out more about the mirror universe.
I would be honored to know what the prophets shared with you, if you are willing. Sometimes their visions can be very confusing, and I have some experience interpreting them.
It was very cryptic, but they seem to suggest that this is not their orb, that I must return it elsewhere.
Elsewhere? But it is an orb of the prophets. Where else could it belong? Unless... Are you familiar with the so-called mirror universe? I know very little about it myself, but there is a book on that table over there by a Vedic Eth describing his experiences. Perhaps it can guide you.
Thank you. Now we need to read up. Literally, we have to study the mirror universe before we can go there. I have been fascinated by the existence of this so-called mirror universe ever since our recent contact with it. I have interviewed the emissary Colonel Kira and others about their experiences with the mirror universe. But many questions remain. It seems the mirror universe has prophets, but are they the same prophets? There is no mention of a celestial temple, and certainly the mirror Benjamin Sisko was no emissary. I shall petition the Vedic Assembly for permission to enter the mirror universe. The Vedic Assembly has denied my request. Besides the debates about doctrine and theology, the deciding factor was political. The Federation has quarantined any access to the mirror universe, and Bajor is seeking membership. I have continued my research by interviews, but my questions remain unanswered. I fear I have no choice but to renounce my seat in the Assembly and pursue entrance to the mirror universe on my own. I don't have the technological prowess to create one of those multidimensional devices, but I have an engineering friend that owes me a favor. I am lucky to be alive. I managed to cross over to the mirror universe, but Terok Nor, as they call Deep Space Nine, has been taken over by the Terran Rebellion. They are using it as a base of power, attempting to reassert their control over the Bajor sector. Bajorans are not trusted, and are used mostly for mining and ore processing, a cruel irony given Bajor's history in both universes. But I was able to join with the Bajoran workers and get some questions answered. The Bajorans of the Mirror Universe are much like us, and it sounds as if their prophets are also most similar. They even have orbs, such as we have here. However, to them, the Celestial Temple is a myth or a metaphor, not a physical place, such as ours. I do not know if this is because it simply hasn't been discovered, or if the prophets of that universe have sealed themselves away for some reason. The only way to find out is to either cross over with a spaceship, or to somehow procure one there. I have received a curious message from somebody from the Mirror Universe offering me assistance. Note, shortly after making this entry, Vedic Eth disappeared and was never heard from again.
Sarah's here.
We believe this orb is from the Mirror Universe. We think we can pass into it through an anomaly we found earlier.
Be careful. The Mirror Universe is known to be more treacherous than our universe. And you will be cut off from any support here.
I appreciate the concern. Alright, are you ready to beam up? Yes, beam me up and set a course for the Badlands. Let's do this thing. To the Mirror Universe we go.
Sarah's here. What is your status?
We've entered the Badlands and are heading to the anomaly.
Keep comm lines open as long as possible. We have limited intelligence on the Mirror Universe, but from what we know, it appears the Terran Rebellion spread from Terok Nor, eventually forming a new empire. The Terran Empire has reoccupied Bajor. I believe this Captain Lita is the administrator of the Bajor sector.
I am Gul Haneri of the Torn, Chief Tactical Advisor to Gul Kardec of the True Way. You are not welcome here. Lower your shields and prepare to be boarded.
Uh-oh.
I believe Gul Kardec must have used the orb from the Mirror Universe to somehow back. He then must have formed an alliance with the Terran Empire. Stay on your guard. We expect it.
These look like different Cardassian ships. The Torni. Never heard of it before. Torn. These ships are a lot more tougher on advanced difficulty. That is for sure. Where'd the anomaly go? I believe we could activate the portal by bombarding it with tachyon radiation. Okay. Where is the anomaly? Oh, it's below me. Okay, here we go. Mirror Universe time.
Greetings. I am Captain Lita of the Terran Empire. What a pleasure it is to have visitors from your universe. When Gul Kardec said you might be along, I didn't really believe him. But I couldn't afford to take the chance. Surrender, now, and I will guarantee the safety of your crew.
We will never surrender.
What a pity. We could have had so much fun together. And now, I have to destroy you.
You can try. Actually, they'll probably succeed with my current ship. Oh boy, here we go.
Oh, what fun. I was really growing rather bored before you showed up.
Definitely a challenge in this ship. Dang, I knew that was going to happen. Yeah, this ship definitely is providing me a challenge. I love the way this ship looks. I do. This is, of course, the veteran ship. So it shouldn't be a terrible ship. Even if it is Tier 5U, I know you can get by with Tier 5U just fine in this game. But for some reason, it is just extra squishy. Maybe it's just because simply I have put everything into doing DPS. Like my skills, for example. You know, I don't have anything into like hull capacity or anything like that. Although I do have damage control. Yeah, anyway. Okay, let's continue. I'm seriously thinking about using my Nimbus chips. I mean, I feel like I need them, you know, just to help me stay alive. And she's separated, of course. Try to take out the saucer first. That's easier, I think. Yeah, saucer's down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, got it.
I apologize for the state of my troops. They've grown rather complacent. I shall have to provide a demonstration, apparently.
I'm doing the Nimbus thing. I kind of need it right now.
Kardec warned me not to underestimate. I won't say the statements time to
I mean, I can't believe that. Just those few ships, and I had to call in my Nimbus just to help heal me. Whew. I don't know if I will be using this ship much longer if it's going to keep being that squishy for me. Well, again, I'm on advanced difficulty. That does make a big difference, and it's probably the reason why it's so bad for me. I'm kind of doing it to myself. We have arrived on Bajor in the Mirror Universe. From what I have been able to pick up on comm chatter, Bajor was reconquered by the Terran Empire and is occupied by them again. We should be on our guard. Reach the temple. So here's Mirror Universe, Bajor. And we got some trouble. Forgot what this one was. What did I just launch? Sir, those appeared to be True-Way soldiers. Could they have followed us to the portal? I believe it's more likely that they were Gul Kardek's troop waiting for us. I forgot what some of my things here. Okay, munitions deployment. Why do I have a munition deployment? Targeted AoE calling a proto matter strikes. Okay, that's what that is. That's why I have that. And that is my stasis drone. Okie dokie, just trying to remind myself what I have. So I'd put a couple of new things on here.
What do you want? I'm very busy. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be talking to you. You don't look like Terran Empire.
Nope,
This
I'm
is
Riemann.
my first week on the job. I was expecting to get months more training, but Commander Kuba says he needs every Terran Empire member on the streets, especially the Bajoran ones. He thinks it will pacify them to see Bajorans on their force. I thought this was going to be a great job. I get to help my friends and neighbors and serve the community, but now all my Bajoran friends see me as a traitor, and the Terrans see me as a spy.
Well, that's interesting.
Gul Kardec was right. You are formidable, but pitifully predictable. Terran forces attack the invaders! I want them alive.
Gotta love those Mirror Universe outfits. Absolutely.
Guards! Guards!
She always puts herself in a force field. She's too scared. She's scared of me.
We will meet again. Soon.
There you go. Oh, hello.
You! You have interfered with my plans for the last time!
Okay. Where'd he go? Defeat Gul Kardec. Well, where is he? Oh, he's way over there. Where is he running to? What is he doing? Why, I've set him on fire. Radiation and plasma. Why does he go inside this thing here? He keeps hiding in there. Look, there he goes again. He really wants inside this area here. Little barricade.
Stop! Fighting is not permitted here.
Changeling.
This is not your affair.
He's a changeling. No, now I pull out my weapon after we find out he's a changeling. Look, there he goes back again inside that little area there. Weird. He just can't stay away from this little barricade here. Look, he really wants inside this little lighted column area. What is the deal? He is the dumbest changeling I've ever seen. Capturing. Got him. Defeated changeling. I've got him in a coffee mug.
Thank you. I feel much better. But a changeling? Here, we only have stories. In any event, what was the purpose for your visit?
I have come to return your orb.
The Orb of Possibilities? But that was lost decades ago, during the first occupation of Bajor. However did you come by it?
Never mind. The
Never
prophets.
mind.
Oh,
The
that's
prophets
still her.
teach us not to look at their workings too closely.
Not me. That's her.
Don't just stand there. Place it on the altar.
You're welcome, I guess. Investigate Gul Kardek's pad.
From Gul Kardek to Gul Palat, I have run into some complications. Namely, some agents have interfered with my plans. They have stolen the Orb of Possibilities. I assume they have returned it to the Bajorans by now. Fortunately, the anomaly remains stable. I was able to retreat to the Mirror Universe, where I have taken shelter with my Terran allies. However, I believe they are waiting for my return. Therefore, I need you to meet with Dumatsu Khan at the facility in the Devos system in my stead. Coordinates are attached.
Dumatsu Khan. Okay, let's place the orb on the altar.
Greetings. Do you seek the wisdom of the prophets?
No, I already found her, but okay.
Vedic Grin is a...
Actually, she's not. She's back there, but okay. Let's turn this orb in.
We are most grateful. We had thought the orb lost forever. You have restored the balance.
Your enemies lie in wait. They want to prevent your return.
But we shall restore the balance as you did.
You have returned our orb. Now you must return.
Okay, and now I guess I am returning. And I don't have to fight Lita again, thankfully. Because she is one tough lady in her ship. Sir, what just happened? You opened the orb case and suddenly everything went white and we appeared on the hand of Omega in orbit of Bajor, and we appear to be back in our own universe. I believe the Mirror Prophets returned us. I must consult with Vedic Kryn.
Greetings. I did not see you enter the temple.
I believe the Mirror Prophets returned me here.
Indeed. I know little of the Mirror Prophets, but if they are like ours, then this is a great honor. Rarely do the Prophets interfere so directly. I take it your mission was a success?
Yes, the orb is back in its proper place.
Then you have the gratitude of 2 Bajors. May the Prophets continue to smile upon you.
I'm so good, I don't just have 1 Bajor, I got 2 Bajors. Thank you, Vedic Kryn.
So, Gul Kardek was a changeling. This does not bode well. An alliance between the True Way and the Alpha Dominion could prove disastrous for the Alpha and Beta Quadrants. However, the orb has been returned to the Mirror Universe, and you have returned to ours. Nevertheless, we must stop this alliance before they can do any further damage. We shall analyze the pad you retrieved to see if we find this Ketracel White factory.
Okie dokie.
How can I help? Congratulations, Admiral.
You have unlocked a trait slot. I have all kinds of things happening here. You've received a lithium, a new title choice, Captain Skill Retrain Token, Expertise. Admiral Kararek is wanting to talk to us. Congratulations, you've proven yourself to be invaluable to the Republic and earned the respect of your fellow officers. You still have challenges ahead of you, but I'm confident that you'll be able to do anything you set out to. Good luck. Of course, that was the message we used to get when we hit 60, which used to be max level, and they were like, Okay, you still got challenges ahead of you, even though you've hit 60. But good luck. But now, of course, 60 is not the max level. It is now 65. So we got a new trait slot here, and we got Vice Admiral Starship Requisition Token coming up at 61, which actually we're very close to 61. Next mission will take us there. I do feel they should change that message now, make it pop up at level 65 instead of 60, because it's no longer relevant at level 60. That's just a remnant of the game, or of level 60 used to being the max level. They need to fix that or update it. Obviously, they have not. Okay, so that brings us here. We're at Major, and we finished Jabberwocky, and that was a very cool mission for our character. And we got the orb back, went to the mirror universe, and we found out that my ship is squishy as balls. It's terrible. I am really going to have to either live with it for right now or do something, because I don't know. I kind of want to live with it just now because I want to experience the ship more, and I don't really want to go through a whole ship upgrade process right now. I really, like I said, I want to wait till I get to level 65 to do that. I want to, you know, get this ship at its max level first and see what it's like. So, oh, I don't know. Guess I just have to deal with it. Ultimately, one thing that will help will be this trait from the Nukara reputation, which I don't have yet. But it's this trait here, auxiliary power configuration defense. Any auxiliary power I have will increase my damage resistance rating and my maximum hit points and my shield capacity. So a higher auxiliary power will give you a higher rating in all of those. And that can really help the defenses on your ship, help you stay alive a lot longer. But as you can see, it's a tier 4. It's a tier 4 unlock, so it's going to be a while till I have that unlocked, unfortunately. As you can see, I'm working on the other reputations, and I'm making good progress in them, especially Omega, pretty far ahead in that. Just trying to get some of these unlocked so we have access to things. Been grinding marks, and I need to go grind more marks. There we go. We're at tier 3 now in Task Force Omega. In the next round, I'll be tier 2 in Nukara and New Romulus. So, making some progress there. And now, we do have a trait slot opened up on ground and space. So, I'm gonna look very carefully through this. I may put something in here. Tell you what, I think I already know what I'm going to put in here. I'm going to put, because I'm having so much trouble staying alive, I'm going to go ahead and put the Impact Defense Specialist on here, which is plus 10 physical damage resistance and plus 10 kinetic damage resistance. I need it. I need it. I just need it. So there you go. That's added. I gotta have it for right now. Of course, I can always change these things out later on. For right now, that's what I'm gonna go with, and we'll see what space battle is like in the next time. Now for my ground, what do I want to add here? Don't really know. Could do... I mean, I'm doing pretty good on ground. Ground is actually going really well. I don't want aggressive. I don't need assault training. I don't really need that. Don't really need that. I don't really do melee damage. I don't use the pistol. Grenades can expose, resist hold snare, or protection from knockback and root. I'm not really sure which one would benefit me more, really, right now. This increases my damage and my threat generation. Well, I guess it can't hurt to have more damage. So, aggressive. I am a Riemann after all. So, there we go, aggressive. And I am an evil character, so aggressive. There you go. Let's do that one. That gives me, it does increase my threat, but it also does increase my all damage. So, I will take it. I will take it. Oh yeah, I can add a couple more to my ground reputation here too. Let's see what might... That's shield capacity. That is that. Critical hit chance on ground. That might be good when I hit the Borg stuff. That's shield regeneration. I'm not really sure what I need because I'm actually doing pretty good on ground. I guess it can't hurt to have more health. What's my health at? 892? What does that take me to? 949? I mean, sure, let's do that. More health can't hurt. And then my critical hit chance. Let's try to do some more critical hits on ground. There we go. For right now, we'll do that. Can always change them in the future, of course. That'll help me out a little bit. There we go. A couple of updates right there for you on camera. And you can see where I'm kind of trying to take the character. So now we should be doing more damage on ground. And we got a higher critical chance. And I have higher health as well. So that's all cool. That'll be good. Okay, well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. The next one, we will continue the Cardassian stuff. We'll do the factory in the next one. So thank you all for watching, and stay tuned.